I've got my Peter Rabbit bag all packed for tomorrow for Hilltop House. Look how cute that is. It sounds so loud. Oh, we just put the bed up and it looks so cozy. We're going to snuggle up and watch a Peter Rabbit film. Morning guys, we're going to make a coffee and make our breakfast, and then today we're heading to Hilltop House and afternoon tea. We have no oil, so I'm going to have to attempt to cook this without any oil. It's going to stick to the pan. Good morning guys, I'm all dressed up in Peter Rabbit colours. I've got my Peter Rabbit blue top, my nails all done, and my new bag that I got from yesterday when we went to the world of Beatrix Potter. I got my tote bag, look, and then obviously my little Peter Rabbit bag charm. So cute, because today we're actually heading on 2 different Beatrix Potter themed excursions. We're actually going to Hilltop House where she actually lived and the first farm property she bought here in the Lakes District. It's actually still a working farm I believe, but they've got it like set up like a museum, so I'm very excited because I've never been here before and I'm going to take you guys along. And then we're actually heading to, is it Lingholm? Lingholm Walled Gardens and Estate for afternoon tea this evening. Now Beatrix Potter actually spent 18 summers, was it? 18 years visiting the Lakes District on holiday, and this is actually one of the places she stayed. So we're doing a very Beatrix Potter themed day again today here in the Lake District. So apparently she spent 10 summer holidays at Lingholm over a 22-year period between 1885 and 1907, and also stayed at Ford Park, the neighbouring estate. So I'm very excited because we're like following in her footsteps. If you haven't seen last vlog, definitely check it out. We arrived here in my little pink camper van and we headed out to Windermere and we went to the World of Beatrix Potter attraction. Also, can I just say I've got a story. Last night when we were laid in bed, basically we are right on the back of a river and we had like the doors open. We were listening to the river trickling away throughout the night, and then it started to get like round about sunset, and I really hate moths, and I was like, right, we better shut the door, otherwise we're going to have all sorts of creepy crawlies coming into the van. Shut the door and everything, watched the film, and then we snuggled up for the night. And then as I was laying down I actually fell asleep, and then I was woke up by this rustling noise, and I was like, that sounds like it's inside the van. And right behind us, we sleep with our heads here and we've got like these fake plants dangling down off the curtains. So I was laid there and I could hear a rustling, and it was like, yeah, that definitely is inside the van. It was like this crinkling noise, and then I got up and it was pitch black and I was like, what is that noise? And I couldn't hear anything for a while, so I thought, okay, there might be like a little bug or something in this bush. So I decided to switch my head to the other side and not wake Dean up. So I put the pillows on the other side and I started to slowly drift off again. And then I heard what sounded like a pterodactyl in my actual van. It was like really loud crinkling and like fluttering and stuff. And I was like, oh, what the heck is that? Something big is actually in this van. And I looked to the corner and it was just darkness, and I could hear and see the crinkling and the rustling of this like this. And I was like, what on earth? And lo and behold, I seen something massive in the corner of my eye, and I had to wake Dean up. I was like, Dean, a pterodactyl is in the van, like please wake up. So he woke up, we turned the lights on, and the biggest moth I've ever seen in my life was in the van, and it was right next to my head. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, I've actually got goosebumps. It was so dramatic. It was like the middle of the night as well. It was like 1 a.m. or something like that. It was so big, wasn't it, Dean? Like the biggest moth we've ever seen, and it was right next to my head the whole time. Like this moth probably has been chilling watching Beatrix Potter with us for the longest time, and my head was here, the moth was there. I hope it enjoyed the Roald Dahl and Beatrix Potter film. Anyway, enough of that story. We survived the night, and now I'm feeling much better. Finally managed to get to sleep. Time to head to Hilltop Farm. Let's go, shall we? Oh yeah, I forgot to say as well, we're just shutting up the van, that the gardens as well at the Lingholm estate, which we'll show you later, were actually the inspiration for, is it McGregor? It is McGregor's garden, isn't it? For the gardens in the Peter Rabbit book. So how cool is that? Anyway, let's head to Hilltop Farm, shall we? And then let's go to afternoon tea and have a look around the estate and the walled gardens. I'm really excited. It's going to be a beautiful day. Let's go, shall we? Ugh. Honestly, it is so good driving around these roads. Like all the cottages and like the gardens and everything. In my opinion, cottages and English cottages is just some of the best like looking houses in the whole entire world. Like I think they look so beautiful. Oh no, we've got a blockage on the road, Dean. They can't get through, stop! Oh, how are we gonna get through? The roads are so small on these Lake District roads. Even we have a hard time sometimes on some bends, but look at that. You can do it! Is it gonna get past us? Wait a minute. Yay! Did it. Good job, Asma. I'm actually usually the one who drives this van, but today I'm not driving it. Actually, I'm probably gonna drive it after Dean's drove here, but there's a big lake outside here. It's huge. Look how tight these roads are. It just about fits to have a van in. Yay! Made it! How nice the surrounding houses are here. So pretty. Anyway, that drive was a little stressful because it was so busy and the road was really tight. Anyway, we're here. We're actually at Beatrix Potter's house. This is massive. House and farm. Look how huge this is. What the heck? It's got like buildings all the way around. Wow. So cool. Okay, so we have to walk down the road, past the pub, and then there should be a green gate, did they say? And that'll be Hilltop House. Are you excited, Dean? I've got my little Peter Rabbit bag, charm, Peter Rabbit bag, my little butterfly clip, even though I'm scared of butterflies. Anyway, let's go to Hilltop House, shall we? Wow, it's so pretty here. So beautiful. Oh, there's a gift shop through here. It smells so good. We've got all Peter Rabbit stuff, look. But we, oh, and all the tails, look. And the set. But we are going to go to Hilltop first. There's a little coffee stall out here as well. How cute is that? Peter Rabbit things everywhere. So I found out that Beatrix Potter purchased Hilltop in 1905 with the earnings from her first book, The Tale of Peter Rabbit. This house became her sanctuary and a place of creativity, although ultimately she actually ended up buying a larger house a few years later with her husband. She actually kept this house as sort of a studio space to create and work from, and Hilltop and its surroundings are actually depicted in several of Potter's books, here in The Tale of Tom Kitten and The Tale of Samuel Whiskers. And as an illustrator myself, I honestly found this so inspiring to actually step into her footsteps, and it's actually so obvious where some of her illustration inspirations come from. You can actually see some of the references that she's used throughout her house, and I spotted one of her dresses and the rug used, so all of the items in Hilltop belong to Beatrix, so it's so cool to see some of her collection and the grounds beyond it. And the thing I personally love about Beatrix and what inspires me so much is just how multifaceted she was. Not only was she a famous illustrator and author, she was also a very successful entrepreneur and even became an award-winning sheep farmer. She was also a mycologist, a scientist who studies fungi and made significant contributions in the field, and has strong connections to the work at Kew Gardens in London. Although her gender and social position limited her formal scientific recognition at the time. And to top it off, and probably one of the most impressive things of all in my personal opinion, was actually her conservation efforts throughout the Lake District itself. She acquired so much Lake District land in the bid to protect it from industry and tourism, and Beatrix herself didn't have any children and left 14 farms and over 4,000 acres of land to the National Trust, which is probably why the Lake District is still so beautifully untouched in many parts to this day. So we just had a little tour around Beatrix Potter's actual house. It was really inspirational. It was nice to actually walk around and see all the little trinkets and stuff that she had collected over time, and she even used parts as reference photos for her books and stuff, which I thought was super cute. Anyway, we're going to have a little walk around the gardens now, and then it should be time for our afternoon tea. So let's go, shall we? It's just honestly so inspirational. This is where she actually was. She's such an inspiration because she pioneered merchandising, and she pioneered illustrations and children's books illustration, and she was the inspiration behind many a famous author and children's book. And if you watched last week's vlog, you will have seen that even Walt Disney approached Beatrix Potter to buy the rights to Peter Rabbit, but she actually refused. She must have had a vision in mind, I think, and her style, and I feel like it would have been Disney-fied. I did mention that in the last vlog. It's just so pretty everywhere because all the flowers are starting to bloom. I bet in the middle of summer this is absolutely stunning. I think me and Dean are going to get coffee for the road. What do you think? Alright, let's go to our drive and go to the estate, shall we? And go for afternoon tea. This coffee's really good. How do I get out? Hello? How do I get out there? I guess I won't need to go through the gift shop. £5.60 a coffee. Expensive. Right, let's go to the estate. just driving along, enjoying the scenery, which is absolutely beautiful, by the way. And we were discussing there, one thing we've not seen for a very long time are kites. Remember when kites were a thing, like flying a kite? When I was a kid, you used to be able to go to like the beach or something and you'd see a ton of kites in the sky where people and kids were taking the kites out and flying them. And I feel like I haven't seen a kite for years and years and years. I was like, we should buy a kite. Do they even sell them anymore? They used to sell them in all the shops. Can you remember? You used to get like really cheap plastic kites from like the pound shop and stuff. And yeah, I remember trying to fly one and I could never do it. I could never ever do it. It was like a cheap pound one. But then I used to always be jealous of the kids and the parents who'd have these beautiful cotton kites with big ribbons dangling off it, and some would be like animals and stuff. And I feel like I have not like seen anyone fly a kite for the longest time. Ooh, nice cottage. For the longest time, where did kite flying go to? And then Dean said everyone's too busy playing Roblox and Minecraft inside. That's so sad. I feel like we need to get a kite and do like fly a kite or something, I don't know. Pretty the drive is, we're nearly there. This is part of the estate. Also, there was a sign saying that there's red squirrels. Oh wow, look at the little bridge. So cute. Oh my gosh, as if this is a walk. How pretty, Dean. I am really hoping we have enough time to look around the walled gardens. But we might, oh my gosh, this is huge. But we might not have time. It's a massive stately home and an estate. Wow. Oh my gosh. Huge. I think I spotted a Peter rabbit. Dean, I need a photo. Should I get one after? Oh, okay, we'll get a photo after. Oh, there's the garden. I hope we look around. How exciting. Oh, you can have your afternoon tea in the little conservatory out here. Oh, there's a little gift shop too. Oh, you get to eat in the conservatory. Thank you. Yay. Look, all the windows are on this like iron pulley system, and you can like turn it and it opens them all. So this is the afternoon tea menu. Got sandwiches, egg and mayonnaise, mini BLT, smoked salmon, ooh, cucumber and cream cheese, my favourite. Scones and pastries, Moroccan chickpea pie. Look how cute they look as well on top. Look at the little cake. I love the little berry cake. For those of you who don't know, when me and Dean got married, look at this. Ta-da! When me and Dean got, oh good shout, I didn't get a photo actually. When me and Dean got married, we actually had afternoon tea as our dinner before fish and chips on the evening. It was like a proper English menu on our big wedding day, and we had like a full massive, I'll see if I can find a photo, a full massive table full of different afternoon tea cakes and pot pies and all sorts from a local farm in Whitby, and it was so beautiful. So we having afternoon tea has a fond place in my heart. I absolutely love it. It's a lovely treat. The sandwiches are on these little tiny little bread buns. Look at that. That must be the egg one. Look at the little buns. Look how cute this little tart looks. Now that we're finishing there, I thought I'd show you inside the cafe and bar area if you're not getting afternoon tea, because it's really cute. And then we've got the walled gardens. They've also got some plants for sale and stuff here. How cute's that? So you can actually buy these cabbage. So they've got like an art gallery where you can get, look at that. Oh, the light's going funny. And they've got jams and stuff all from like the Lake District. Keswick chutney. Peanut butter. Oh yeah. Some more garden produce, and they've got loads of really cute illustrations and greeting cards and stuff. But oh, they also have candles. So what price is that? What's this one? Derwent one. Feels like fresh water. It's really nice. But yeah, it's lovely in here. You can actually come in here, just straight opposite the walled garden. Whoa, look at these. Oh, he's just cutting some cake now. Oh my gosh. Look at these hot cinnamon rolls fresh out the oven. Whoa. Apparently around here is a nice picnic area with picnic tables. Oh, that's really pretty. Oh, there's a pheasant as well. Is that a pheasant or is that a grouse? Anyway, let's go into the garden, shall we? Oh, the fresh produce is actually made here that you can buy. Let's go inside the conservatory. Oh, so pretty. Wow. Oh, it smells incredible in here. Smell this, Dean. Look how old the floor is with the grates and stuff. Whoa, look at that old watering can. This one is what we've got into our front room, but look how big it is. This is probably how big ours would grow. So pretty in here. I love conservatories. I'd love to like put a table and chair like here and have breakfast like amongst all the plants and the flowers. Like, can you just imagine like a little bistro set? That would be the absolute dream. Just imagine like illustrating in there on a bistro set and just sitting there all reading on a morning, and even if it's raining outside. Oh, Dean, I've decided we need a plant conservatory with a bistro setting.
The setting for the story is a nearby Newlands Valley in a little town which Beatrix regularly visited while staying at Lingholm.
Oh, cool. I love that. I love all the watercolours. Look at that. Oh, there's more. Benjamin Bunny. In 1903, the Potter family rented the neighbouring house for park as Lingholm was unavailable due to the building work. Well, this is a really cute spot because you don't have to pay anything to like come into these gardens. Obviously having a coffee or like a sausage roll or something like that up at the top, but just coming here and having a little walk around is so pretty. It's completely free if obviously you don't pay for afternoon tea or anything.
The architect who built this also built the National History Museum in Kensington and Manchester Town Hall.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh, so this is what it looks like inside, look.
Yeah, the mansion was built in the Gothic Revival style between 1871 and 1870.
Holy smokes. They've put Peter Rabbit's jumper out here next to this beautiful tree. Me and Dean, we're going to go back to a lake and find a lake, but it's actually getting a little bit late today and we've seen so many beautiful lakes on our drive that we actually just want to head back home because it's around about a 2-hour drive, maybe an hour and 50-minute drive. The next big series coming up is me and Dean going to Disneyland Paris, which is literally in about 2 weeks or a week and a half for me and Dean. Oh, it's in like a week tomorrow. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one when we'll be heading to Disneyland Paris together. Alright then, thanks so much for watching. I love you.